folks you see sitting behind you, all of them are sons and daughters. They need to be. My name is Jeff Greene. I'm the chairman of the Sino-American Aviation Heritage Foundation. My father was a World War II veteran, and he told me stories of World War II as I was growing up. And I guess one of my favorite stories was that of the Flying Tigers. From the time I was 5 or 6 years old, I knew about the Flying Tigers. I've always been interested in China, and of course I've always been inspired on what the Flying Tigers did. About 1995, I was very fortunate that I met about 60 of the original Flying Tigers. My most cherished heroes became my closest friends. The Flying Tigers were invited to China for the, at that time, the 50th anniversary of the conclusion of World War II. And they invited me to come along. Everyone who met them, they were excited. Seeing the Chinese people react to seeing their heroes. What can we do to bringing more Flying Tigers back to China? I decided to create this Sino-American Aviation Heritage Foundation. We've brought nearly 500 of them to China. They see the airports, they see the speed trains, they see the growth of the cities, highways, communities. You know, every one of them has the same look. 80 years ago, there was nothing there but, you know, the debris of war, you know? And that's their vision. Now they come here and they see this outstanding, fast-growing nation. They're proud because they feel what they did 80 years ago are worth it. They feel they're part of modern China. President Xi is aware of our foundation. So what I wanted to do was just write him a letter saying that we were coming. I wanted to tell him about our Flying Tiger Friendship School program. A little over a week later, there's a phone call from the embassy saying you have a letter from President Xi.
I was heartened by the enthusiasm of the Sino-American Aviation Heritage Foundation and the veterans of the Flying Tigers in spreading the stories of the Flying Tigers in both China and the United States. Inspired by this, more and more young Americans have joined the program, and nearly 500 veterans and hundreds of their family members have visited China. I am delighted and extend my respect to all of you.
President Xi spoke very positively of our Flying Tiger Friendship School program. He's telling the world, he's telling the American veterans, he's telling the American people that China will never forget its old friends. We're talking to Jeff, showing us that the Flying Tigers have not been forgotten. Very much I believe in this room. When we have the first of our children from China coming to the United States in the end of January, they'll spend about 10 days with American students their own age. They'll learn about Flying Tigers, they'll share things, they'll buy things together, they'll get a soda pop. They'll play basketball together. And when the American kids come here, when they're visiting Zhejiang, when they're visiting Kunming, when they're visiting Luzhou, they're going to take wonderful stories back with them to the United States. And they're going to tell their friends the cool things they did in China that summer.
每个小朋友都把名字写在这张 flag 上面。1、2、3、4。
这张照片是在美国发现的一张照片。 还有这2个美国军人在一起，站在我母亲身后的这个人，美国军人也找到了这个，然后就寄来他父亲当年的照片，和我母亲在同一个地点拍的同一个照片。
President Xi was saying to me in that letter, we tell the youth about Flying Tigers so that there are Flying Tigers in the future.
We put aside our differences during World War II, and we were able to be victorious. Just think if we put aside our differences now in peacetime and work together to make a better world for our future generations, what we could accomplish. we would work towards those common goals, then we would find that we have much, much more that makes us alike than the differences that sometimes we look at.
I'm a 10th grader, high school. I'm the great-grandson of Flying Tiger, Clifford Long, Sr. My great-grandfather got shot down twice and survived miraculously.
I acquired a love for China through my father. I tell him some stories, and he seems to be very interested. So I'm very touched that, it has an impact on him.
I see the spirit as Flying Tigers as like friendship.
It's everlasting friendship. That's what the Flying Tigers of their generation have given our generation and the next generation. Because I know what's been accomplished in the past during a time of great adversity. The world is so dynamic at the moment, but we have something solid. We have something proven.